boys and girls. Today we're going to read the book, A Porcupine Named Fluffy. The author who wrote the words in this story is Helen Lester. The illustrator who drew the pictures is Lynn Munsinger. A Porcupine Named Fluffy. When Mr. and Mrs. Porcupine had their first baby, they were delighted. They were so excited. But now they needed a name for him. What do you think would be a good name for a porcupine? I wonder. Should they call him Spike? No. Spike was way too common. That means lots of porcupines were named Spike. Should they call him Lance? No, Lance was way too fierce. Does he look like a mean porcupine? No, he's awfully cute. Should they call him Needle Rooser? No, that's a long name. Can you imagine spelling Needle Rooser? That's a long name. Prickles? Pokey? How about Quillian? Then, together they had an idea. We will name him Fluffy. That's such a cute name, Fluffy. Is that a good name for him? That's a really adorable name. Maybe. But soon the time came when they realized that Fluffy just was not fluffy. Look at him. He's looking in the mirror going, I don't think that Fluffy is pokey like I am. He first became suspicious when he backed into a door and stuck fast to it. That was not a very Fluffy thing to do. Look, his dad even put a hat on his face. That's so silly. He was even more convinced when he accidentally slept on his back and poked holes in the mattress. Look, his mattress is stuck to his head. That's a very unfluffy thing to do. When he tried to carry an umbrella, he knew the truth without a doubt. What happened to the umbrella? It poked holes in it with his spikies, huh? What's an umbrella's job? To keep us dry. It keeps the rain off. Can it keep the rain off of you if it has holes in it? No, the water came right through and got all over Fluffy. So he decided to become fluffier. Clouds are fluffy, he thought. I'll be a cloud. Look, he climbed up the tree to the very, very tip, and he's going to pretend he's a cloud. Do you think it's going to work? Oh, but he couldn't stay up. The cloud, he just went down. Oh, he must feel disappointed. I know. Pillows are fluffy, he said. I will be a pillow. What do you think will happen when he pretends to be a pillow? Uh-oh. But when his mother sat on him, she was not pleased. I think I would be kind of upset if I sat on a porcupine. Ouch, that would hurt your rumpus. He tried soaking in a bubble bath for 45 minutes. Did it work? Is he fluffy? No, he just became soggy. That's a long time. His prickles became soggy. I think he's starting to look frustrated. He tried whipping cream. He put a little on each quill. It was not easy, and it took half the day. That's a long time. Do you think it made him fluffy? No, this did not make Fluffy fluffy. He should have been named Gooey. That does look kind of gooey and sticky. But I think he would taste yummy. Whipped cream, He ate a lot of fluffy marshmallows. Do you think that helped? I think that might give him a tummy ache. It's not good to eat so much sugar. He rolled in shaving cream and feathers. Did that help? No, that probably is like the whipped cream where it kind of made him sticky and gooey. He even tried to become a bunny because bunnies are fluffy. Does he look fluffy? Kind of. But he still has a lot of spikes coming out. But the truth remained, Fluffy wasn't. He looks like he's starting to feel frustrated, disappointed. One afternoon, Fluffy set out for a walk, trying to think of ways to become fluffy. Before long, he met a very large rhinoceros. "Grr!" said the rhinoceros. "I'm gonna give you a rough time," he said. Fluffy didn't know what a rough time was, but he didn't think he liked the sound of it at all. "What is your name, small prickly thing?" asked the rhinoceros unkindly. "Fluffy," said Fluffy. The rhinoceros smiled. Then he giggled. Then he laughed. He rolled on the ground. He jiggled and slapped his knees. He roared with laughter. "A porcupine named Fluffy!" Does Fluffy look happy? No, he does not. Fluffy was embarrassed, but he tried to be polite, and so he asked, "Well, what is your name?" "I can't," laughed the rhinoceros. "Hubert?" suggested Fluffy. "Oh, help, I just can't say it. I'm laughing so hard." Laughed the rhinoceros. "Harold? Or maybe Herman?" asked Fluffy. "No," gasped Rhinoceros. "It's Hippo." Oh my goodness. Is that a good name for a rhinoceros? Hippo? Hippo? A rhinoceros named Hippo? Fluffy smiled. And then he giggled. And then he laughed out loud. He jiggled and slapped his knees and howled with laughter. "A rhinoceros named Hippo!" cried Fluffy. They're really getting a crack out of each other's names, huh? "A porcupine named Fluffy!" "A rhinoceros named Hippo!" It was almost more than they could bear. Hippo and Fluffy rolled on the ground, giggling and laughing until tears came to their eyes. At last they lay exhausted on the ground. From that time on, they were the best of friends. And Fluffy didn't mind being Fluffy anymore, even though he wasn't. Aw, so they both became good friends because both of them had silly names. Sometimes it's the strangest things that bring us together as friends. Thank you for joining us.